Alright guys, welcome to Geek Auto. This is the Project R32. It's rough. Have a walk around and see how bad it is. Start at the rear because it's probably the best part of it. It's straight, but it's missing bits. It's missing the rear valance over here. Obviously the tint needs to be removed. It's basically probably take about 2 seconds to get off that back window. Honestly, you could probably just do with a good clean down this side and see what it sort of comes up like. Mirror, it's broken. Walking around to the front, see the front bar is barely hanging on. It's been taped on here at some stage. The headlight has been cut out of the wiring loom, so that needs to be repaired as well. Missing the bottom grille, and it's all cracked down the bottom here. It needs a repair. The grille, I'm not sure if that's going to be savable or not. Hopefully I can. It's got a crack, missing a badge, that kind of thing. They're expensive. You can buy them aftermarket, but it's always nice to have a genuine one on it. Missing the grille down the whole side as well. Same thing with this headlight. And the bar's sort of taped on roughly here as well. This side, same as the other side, it's not too bad, a little bit of a dent here. Now, probably the worst of it, inside. It was full of water when I got it. So I'd say the water level, if you can sort of see, it was probably up an inch on the carpet here. So it's sort of mostly dried out now. It's been sitting here probably a month or two, but it's bad. All the seat tracks rust. This one's not too bad. The one on the other side, full of rust. The seat, I don't know if that's even savable. Might try and find another set of 3-door seats for it. The mirror, it's all hanging off the windscreen. So the windscreen, I'll replace that anyway. And same as roof lining, it needs to be redone. Let's check out the best thing about the R32s. It's famous 3.2 VR6. Now, I have had this car running. It's not too bad. I'm pretty sure the timing chains are going to need to be done on it, which is very common on these things. So once you get it all tidied up, we'll see if it's actually savable. We'll give it a quick clean today, go over it again, probably pull the interior out of it. There you have it. That's the R32. Give it a quick walk around. Let's get this thing outside, give it a quick clean up and see what it's like. Let's chuck a battery in, see if we can get it going, get it out, get it cleaned up. Start up straight away, not too bad. Gearbox there, oops. All right, wash all done. It actually didn't come up too bad at all. It obviously, it's going to need a paint correction. Yeah, there's a few bits. This is probably a little bit worse than I thought it was. It's actually all cracked through the paint. But yeah, it's not too bad. Bit of a deeper scratch here. Paint's all faded. You see the roof. It's very bloody hot, but it definitely a lot of stuff on the roof. It looks like the clear's actually failed, so that probably will have to be resprayed. Rear bar's got a few scuffs on it. It's all cracked here. Looks like they're backed into something. Taillight's cracked. This side's not too bad. And yeah, the front, obviously, yeah, the front bar, it's just a mess. Actually fell off partially. Didn't help that I drove into a gearbox when I was taking it out of the shed, but I'll uncut the front bar, get it back into the shed, and we'll start looking at the interior a little bit more. All right, now that it's been all washed and clean, kind of, it's a lot better than it was anyway. I think we'll move on to the interior, get it all stripped out, see actually what we're working with here. The outside of the car is pretty straightforward. It's a paint correction, maybe touch up paint a few things. The rear bar's got to be pulled off, sprayed, front bar repaired. Not too bad at all. It'll come up pretty good. I think the biggest issue we're going to have with this is obviously the interior. It's a little bit wet after I washed it, but I don't think that's going to make it any worse. So the next step is to get all this stuff out of the back here in the interior, pull the seats out, pull the carpet up, see if there's any damage the water has done, any of the connectors and things like that under the seats. Looks like everything sort of works, like power windows work. I just don't know, the seats don't work, they're locked solid, so they're going to be fun to get out. Yeah, we'll just start pulling things out and just see where we go. I'll put you on time lapse and go from there. All right, now the seats are out of it, can actually get a good look at this carpet. Found a lighter. It may actually be savable with a good clean. I'm assuming all the foam underlay, probably have to throw all that out, but the carpet's not actually really worn. It's pretty rough in here though. This driver's seat ended up, I don't know if you've seen on the time lapse, I had to get the hammer, give it a few good whacks, but it come out. You have to get another steering wheel. I don't know what has happened to the radio. So next thing, get all the center console removed now. Accelerator pedal, a couple of front trims, carpets out, and then we can go from there. So it's not actually too bad. I'll give the whole floor a good vacuum out. There's obviously a few little spots here, like just a little surface corrosion. It's nothing actually too bad at all. I reckon this is the worst of it. So this mount here, I'll see if I can clean that up. If not, I've got another one. There's still water coming out of it. So this needs to come out. The one on the other side needs to come out. Get this out, give it all a vacuum. Then hopefully it should come up a lot nicer and cleaner. Got the airbag module out. It looks worse on the outside than I think it actually is. All the pins, everything in there looks really good. Even the plug, it's not damaged at all. It's just a bit of cosmetic by the looks of it, but we'll get all stuck into that, have a look at it. I want to have a look all up in there as well. But I just thought I want to go remove this. It's full of water. So if that's the case, it's been at least a couple inches here, or it has come through the top here, through the heater box and in. So it could be more work, could be dashed out now as well. We'll see. Now that the carpet's out of the car and outside, we can sort of really see. It honestly doesn't look too bad at all. Very little sort of wear by the looks of it. It might be worse after we clean it. I can actually see everything, but I reckon all that'll come out. It's not too bad at all. Same with this foam underlay. I reckon that it sort of dried out mostly the front parts of those other foams. That was worse. There's no way I'll be reusing those. I've got the pressure washer, give them a quick clean up now. Probably won't get finished today, but just give it a bit of a clean up, let it dry overnight and sort of see how it goes. It's getting a bit hot here and late in the day. What I'm going to do is just leave the carpet outside overnight, let it dry. I'm going to come back again tomorrow. I will use some degreaser or something else like that on it, actually give it a proper scrub. I'll just give it a bit of a pressure wash today, just try and tidy it up a little bit and sort of see what it's really like, whether I should waste any more time on it or not. Obviously all the interior here in the Golf, everything's all out. We'll come back tomorrow when it's a bit cooler. I will vacuum it, scrub it, clean it, and just go from there. All right, back on day 2. Plan today is to get the carpet all cleaned up. I've got a strong mix of all-purpose cleaner. I'll spray this on there, let it soak in for a little bit, then I'll get the pressure washer again, just go over it, the drill brush onto it. That'll get the rest of the rubbish out of the carpet, clean it all up nicely, leave it out in the sun the rest of the day to dry, and see how it goes. I think the underlay, that won't dry in a day. It's still damp from yesterday, but it was later on in the day I did that. I think that's going to take a couple of days, so hopefully with all this done, we're looking over the weekend. We'll have it back in early next week, and start to see all the interior done. But I'll get this done, cleaned up now. Now I can jump straight back into getting the rest of the interior cleaned up as well, see what condition it's in and see what else needs to replace. So we'll just let it all out to dry. You'll still need to vacuum everything else after this, but it's come up pretty good. So that was just a heavy mix all-purpose cleaner, snow foam, let that soak for a little while, drill brush, and just pressure wash it all back out and leave it out in the sun for a couple of hours, let it all dry. Time to move on to all this interior now, get near the vacuum it all up, try and get rid of as much of this sort of stuff as possible. It's just heaps and heaps of dirt and crap and leaves. Get it all vacuumed, and then I'll probably give it another spray down purpose cleaner and scrub it up and see what it's like. All right, got the interior all cleaned up now. Gave the dash a bit of a quick wipe over as well. Definitely going to need to redo it, but door trims are all clean. this is broken. Yeah, the leather's pretty good condition, just needs to be stuck back down. All the floor come up pretty good. I'll probably give it another clean. It's a little bit picky, but it's definitely a lot better than it was. Yeah, floor's all clean now. I think I'll definitely give it another clean up. It's not too bad, but I know it's probably a bit picky. Next step, I reckon, be getting all the roof lining pulled out, all the A, B, C pillar trims. I don't know if you can see the seat belt over there. It looks like it's rust or something. I dare say that sunroof has just been leaking and it's just coming through everywhere and going around. So finding more and more bits as we're going along, but we get it all cleaned up. Dashboard didn't come up too bad. A bit more of a clean up. Now got all the interior out of the car. Most of it's all cleaned up. Next stage is to just find all the little bits and pieces that we need to replace on the car. I've got a big list of stuff, door handles, things like that. Try and find new. I do have some parts, but not any three-door specific parts on hand. So I will need to try and source some of those. Hopefully tomorrow, when it's a bit cooler, we can actually finish all this off inside. All the flooring all done. We'll clean all the dashboard, door trims, probably even remove the roof lining. I'm just a bit worried about that heater box though, if the water has come through there or not. Do a little bit more digging with that. But it'd be nice to actually get the rest of it all stripped out and cleaned up so I can start sort of reassembling it. I do have a lot of other interior to put back in the car. Hopefully if we reuse the carpets, that'll be awesome. I've got rear seats. I don't have any other front seats, so maybe I'll try and find some of those. Once we've done all that, like did all the interior sort of maybe back together, we'll see how we go. Might take a little bit longer because all the carpet to dry. I can then start addressing the paint, tidy that up a little bit, get it all looking nice, remove all the tape that was on the front bar. I think realistically this part here, all the way across, I think that's the worst of it, and the rest of the car I think will come up quite nice. If I've only just got to paint this bit, or maybe I can just live with it for the time being, I'll buff it, see what it comes up like. I think the clear is sort of just started coming off that top edge there, so I think it definitely will need to be redone at some point. But if I can tidy it all up, get it looking nice, repair the front bar and get it all assembled back on the car properly so it is a complete car. I do have a set of headlights. Got to repair those, the looms for the headlights that have been cut off. Get those in, get the headlights in and working. Then the car's really complete then. We'll sort of see how we go. Do an oil change maybe, or it might just need to do a lot more. I might just pull the engine straight out and just start doing, just tidy it all up. I don't really need to pull it out to do the timing change. I'm pretty confident that's what needs to be done to it. But I'll dig into it a little bit more before I actually pull it out. Confirm that it is the timing change that need to be done. And if they do, I will pull the whole motor and box out together. That way I can just replace a whole heap of other bits and pieces while I'm in there as well. Sort of future-proof it a little bit. I will find another pair of discs for the front, get the front brakes back on there, get it so the actual brakes work, bleed them all. And sort of just get it all working. I do have other suspension to put in the car, a set of coilovers, but we'll get all this done first, get it running, driving sort of as is, as a standard car, then I'll get it registered. I've got a couple of different sets of wheels, not sure what I'm going to put on it just yet, but we can just get it registered first and then probably start doing a few modifications to it all. And hopefully it should be a good fun little car. While we're waiting for all the carpet, everything else to dry, waiting for all the other bits and pieces to come in, we'll wrap this episode up here. I'll get some other parts. So next episode we're ready to go, either continue on the interior. If we haven't got all the parts yet, we'll start focusing on the outside of the car, get it looking really nice, get the suspension back together, and hopefully even the front bar back on, making this thing a running, driving car again. So thanks for watching.